I look ridiculous? Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a squad builder here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team, based around some of the FUTMAS items that we've had so far. And I am in my new FUTMAS Elf kit that EA sent me. So big shout out to EA and Kyle for hooking that one up. I absolutely love the kit, even though it makes me look silly, but yeah, tis the season, so you got to get into the spirit of it, all right. And today's squad builder, like I said, is going to feature 3 FUTMAS items that I've picked up over the last few days, and it's going to sort of mix things up, hopefully get a few good players in there. And we start in goal today with Pepe Reina, who of course plays for Napoli in the Calcio A, and he is one of those keepers which isn't necessarily the greatest on the game, but he is a good chemistry link for actually one of our first FUTMAS players, and we'll get to him in a moment. But overall, like, not the most secure keeper, but he'll do a job. And like, how much can you really rate any goalie on this game at this point in time, right? So yeah, just stick Reina in goal so that you can get a strong link to Koulibaly. But our defense looks like this, and we've got Kyle Walker as our right back. Now, he's 83 rated, and for me, he's like my go-to in my mad, crazy icon team, where I have Laurent Blanc at right centre-back, and then like Ruud Gullit at right centre-mid. I could have any right-back, and I pretty much always choose Kyle Walker. And then, of course, we have Alexandro Lobo Silva. I didn't know that was his full name. Brazilian left-back, probably one of the best on the game, excluding Roberto Carlos, because he is the best. But crazy good stats, and actually a very, very good option if you don't have the coins to get Prime Roberto Carlos. Alexandro's insanely fun to use. Giorgio Chiellini comes into the squad. I packed him, I don't know, over the last few weeks, and I haven't used him yet on FIFA 18. 74 pace, 80, was it 90 defending he's got, and crazy physical. And then we have my first FUTMAS item, that is Koulibaly. I picked him up the other day for probably a little bit too expensive, but well, so be it. I actually really like him on the game, and my god, is this card solid. He is really, really good in game. 75 pace, 87 defending, 88 physical. I love him. He's aggressive, he's really, really strong, he's tall, he's fast, he's basically got what you need in order to be a OP centre-back on this game. So absolutely love our first FUTMAS player today. We now move on to the midfield, and we've got 4 different card types. We have a Scream item, which is Sami Khedira. Now, of course, this is slightly boosted on his regular item, and then every now and again it will boost to like really, really good levels. And I think it seems to be that these cards will boost on like full moons, so we've got one in like a couple of weeks, I think it is, so hopefully we'll get them to boost again soon. On the right hand side, Raheem Sterling. You could go for the first inform or the second inform, or this one right here. Like, for me, I don't notice a huge amount of difference in him, so I'd literally just pick the one up for like 1.2k, and I'm happy with that. You know, he'll do me just fine. And then on the left-hand side, we do have our second FUTMAS player today. That is going to be Julian Draxler. I genuinely wish that they brought him out as a central item, but he is his default left wing, or left mid, and he's coming in at left mid today. 86 rated with 80 pace, 88 dribbling, good shooting, good passing, 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot. And then we have Rui Costa at cam, one of the icons which I think most, well, I wouldn't say most people have, but the most common one I come up against is Rui Costa, because he's a very good value for money prime icon to do the SBC for, and there's loads of coins on FIFA this year. Honestly, this team is nothing compared to what I came up against when playing with it. It's madness how many coins people have this year. I don't know whether they're like me and they're like completely pay to win, or whether they do what I do on the road to glory and try and not spend anything but try and get a good team. It's madness. So this is the Strike Force, very colourful once again. We have a blue and purple item and another FUTMAS card. We have Edinson Cavani, who is a League SBC item, 90 rated on this game, with 82 pace, 89 shooting, 85 dribbling and 84 physical. The guy has got 17 goals and 13 assists in 26 games, so he's not the most potent striker for me, but he does work well in a 2-striker formation. And then I have Michail Antonio, our third and final FUTMAS card today. He's 83 rated and was the first player, one of the first 3 players to come out as on the first day of FUTMAS. 88 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 shooting, 84 physical, 4-star skills and weak foot. That's what you need to know about him. So this is the team, and I actually think Looks pretty good, to be fair. Like, we've got a FUTMAS player in each of the, you know, the defense, the midfield, the attack. We've got some other colored designs in there with Ultimate Screen. We've got Icon, we've got League SBC, and there's an option for you guys to bring in informs or ones to watches. You know, you could have ones to watch Kyle Walker and inform Sterling if you wanted to. There might even be someone that you could switch Koulibaly and Chiellini and then have inform Gulam at left back. Do what you want, you know, it's your choice. But this is the squad that I put together today. And I've got to say, I went into online singles because I'm trying to score headers, you know. And I've got to say, I played like, I don't know how many games with this team. I scored 0 headers. I can't do it. Every time I go for a header, they get a volley. And a lot of people are scoring headers against me. It's probably my least favourite, like, game style to come up against. I struggle more against people that bring it out wide and then throw it into the middle than I do with people that just try and work through the middle, because I seem to be able to defend that a lot better. So I was losing matches left, right and centre with this team, and I'm going to put it down to that, I think, because I think the team itself is like really well built. There's lots of good players in there, in the right positions, with the right amount of pace and stuff like that. Yeah, granted, Julian Draxler probably pretty wasted out on the left-hand side, but if you do switch formation in-game, I did a couple of times with this team. Most of the time, I left it at the 4-1-2-1-2, like, normal, standard formation, and it was alright. Like, you know, we got on with it okay. But like I said, I was struggling to actually, like, close out games and win games because of the teams that I was coming up against, and then the fact that people were using that play style to run all the way down the wing, cross it in, and as much as I could deal with that quite a lot of the time, it's when it, like, when you clear it and it bobbles and it hits straight back at you and then they fire it into the back of the net. FIFA 18 is pretty much rebound city, right? Almost some people play so that they take a shot, the goalkeeper pushes it out and they know they've got an easy tap in. That is a game style this year. Like that goal right there, I cross it in back post. Why is Cavani not diving header in that one into the back of the net? Instead he goes for some silly scissor kick. And I mean the goal looks great and all that, but you know, just get me a header. I need to score 3 headers. I've done it on the Road to Glory account, so I've got Andy Carroll over there, so that's the main thing. But yeah, on this one, I'm trying to score nice goals as well as headers. Again, I fire it into the box, and Cavani scores a beastly volley. Like, I think maybe you need to press LB when you cross it, because it does the lofted cross, the really lofted cross as opposed to a normal loft, and that might be what you need in order to get the headers to go in, rather than it drop into the players like this area, the chest area, and then they take a step back and then they try and volley it rather than heading it. So that might be my little tip for you if you're out there trying to get this Andy Carroll. Like, I don't even plan on really using him, to be honest, but he would be a perfect link for Mikel Antonio. And more of a case is he'd be an 82 rated special item that I could throw into an SBC for pretty cheap, you know? Like, that would be quite good along the way. And I'm sure a lot of you have already done that, you know, because he's not worth anything. If you're someone that has a play style that does headers, then you're going to be absolutely fine. And you could just go in, get three headed goals in online single matches, and you're all good. But it's quite fun. I really like the FUTMAS weekly objectives. The fact that it's trying to get you to go into another game mode, you know, online singles. They're a little bit dead this year, yeah, granted. And I guess that's one of the reasons why EA are trying to push people towards it, to show that maybe it can be a little bit of a less stressful game mode. Around the holiday season, maybe lots of people want to just have fun. And of course, with the new people getting the game for Christmas, it's not the easiest to find where online single matches is on the game mode. So it's something to look for, and as that happens, then you might just get more people and more people in that area, and you might be able to have a lot of fun. I'm hoping and I'm banking on the fact that loads of people get this game for Christmas, and I can just annihilate over between the Christmas and New Year period before people go back to school and stuff like that. So that'd be nice. I'm looking forward to some Christmas noobs. You know, it used to happen on COD back in the day, and I'm just hoping it happens again. I think I'm in too high of a division online. I almost need to get relegated to Division 10 and then just have an absolute field day with people on this game next week, because that could be a lot of fun. It'd be nice and easy anyway to get loads and loads of goals for you guys. But yeah, that is the last goal that we were going to score with this team. Mikel Antonio was fantastic. I wouldn't say so much about Cavani in front of goal. Yeah, he's good, but he's not... I don't know if he's quick enough to really get there all the time. Or the skill moves that he's lacking sort of hinder him a little bit. But as a two-striker formation where he can play the 1-2 and get the assist, I'm fine with that, and he's good at that. And of course, he's very good at volleys from inside the box. But overall, the team was... okay, I like everyone in each position, but I just wish maybe Draxler would be Cam. Make Draxler Cam, please. Just switch it up for everyone. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this FUTMAS special squad builder for you today. If you have, do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and push towards 1,000 likes. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.